We are on the page number 3. On page number 3. Header is students studying history, archaeologists, historians, and travelers. Here you read first whatever is given on the slide. Asrajit.
Yes, sir. History means information given by archaeologists about the past of human society on the basis of research. They go to ancient places and dig out the houses, coins, bricks, stones, implements, sample of food, bones of man and animals, etc. and study them and make us aware about culture of man of that time.
Very good. History, as we have discussed in previous period, we had different sources of history. Some of them we discussed. They were Bhojpatras, Tarpatras, Tamrapatras, coins, copper plates, etc. Archaeologists are the scientists or people who found these kind of things or sources by digging out the land and then study them. From land, what they found: houses, coins, bricks, stones, implements, sample of food, bones of man and animals, etc. They found inside the crust of the earth. Then they study, and after the conclusion, they aware us about the things, time of the things, what might be the people of those days. Next paragraph coming on your slide. Kalani Ria.
Yes, sir.
Continue better.
Okay, sir. Man has been wandering from one place to another since exit
Ancient.
time. Exact time. Many
Ancient.
travelers,
Yes, continue.
many. Okay, sir. Read. Many travelers have visited other countries to note life of people there. We get information about the history, culture of a country. It includes travelers like Megasthenes, Pliny, Fahian. Sir, what we can say this one?
Yuan Sang.
Yuan
Sang.
Kungs.
Very good. After this, as we have discussed, archaeologists found the sources, different sources of history from the crust of the earth. The next thing is people. As we know, people are wandering from one place to another place. Similarly, many travelers visited different countries and what they have seen, their experience in their book that is called travelogies. We get the information about particular place from their books. Here in India, many travelers has come. Some of them are like Megasthenes, Pliny, Fahian, Yuan Sang, etc. From their books, we can get much information about Indian history. Very good. Next one. Yes, I am checking the message. Yes, Antala Dhyana.
Yes, sir.
Continue better.
Okay, sir. The
Research
researches of
archaeologist,
sir, what is archaeologist
archaeologist,
hero and
historian,
heroism gives us glimpse
glimpse,
of great
civilization.
civilization with
Civil-
forms is in the northwest region on the banks of the river. In India, many countries extracted more than 4,500 years ago. In the same way, it can also be known that many cities developed on the bank of the river Ganga and nearby area about 2,500 years ago.
Yeah, the researches of archaeologists, again archaeologists, what is used, and historians. They give us information about the civilization of northwest region. Perhaps you have seen the movie Mohenjo-daro. It describes the oldest civilization found scientifically from India near Indus Valley. Indus Valley means Indus River. It is in northeast and northwest of India. We call it Sindhu River. You studied in class 6. Sorry, you studied in this class. Indus Valley civilization. Some of the cities from these civilizations are also found in Gujarat, like Lothal. If you visit Khambat, you can visit this city. And they were so developed in comparison of today, without the technology like today. In India, many cities were exited more than 4,500 years ago. Means this is the oldest civilization found scientifically. It is in India and its time is more than 4,500 years. Similarly, it can also be so many cities developed on the bank of river. Near the river bank, generally if you see most of the cities and villages of the world, they develop near the bank of rivers. Here in India, bank of the river Ganga and nearby area. Why? Because at the river bank, they can get easily drinking water and water for agriculture. This way, now we are moving towards next slide. Bosomia Rajvi,
Yes,
continue better.
all these tools gives us information about customs, food,
Attire,
trade, attire, technology, and culture of people of that time. By exploring many cities and villages, taxi, taxi have given
okay, it is
us
they have given us
information regarding cotton barely weight. Besides this, they have have
have
also given have also given us information about animals of that time.
very good. All these tools, which tools we have discussed till now, different sources of history, they are tools. They give us information about human, their custom, food, attire. Attire means clothing, technology, whatever the technology was used in those days, their culture. By exploring cities and villages, when we explore the cities and villages, they also given us information regarding cotton, barley, wheat. These are the crops which were grown during those days. Means more than 4,500 years ago, we were agricultural country and people of India involved in agriculture and grow crops. Besides this, they also give us information about animal of that time, which animal they rear, how they use different animals, etc. We can imagine by this. Then next one, Patel Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
Continue, beta.
Archaeologists are scholars who study about past. They categorize
Guys,
the categorize the tools found, do researches, collect data from manus-
manuscript,
manus-
manuscript,
manuscripts, documents,
archive,
arrive, and describe them in a rigorous way. Archaeologists and historians bring past to life.
very good. Archaeologists and scholars. Archaeologists means who found, and scholars who write whatever they have seen. They study about the past. Today's archaeologists and scholars study whatever given in researches. Then categorize them, divide them, analyze them. Whatever the tools they found, whatever their research, whatever their information, documents, manuscripts, archives, whatever is, and continue to provide us the life of past. Means bring past to our present. In this way, they inform us about the past. Now we are moving towards next point. Name of the land.
Can I read, sir?
Vaishnav here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Continue, beta.
Okay, sir. We know our country by two names, India and Bharat. The word India is derived from Indus, which is
Yes.
called Sindhu in Sanskrit. People of ancient Iran and Greece
Iran and
were,
Greece.
Greece were familiar with the Indus River. They came
Indus River.
they came into contact with the region 2600 years ago. The Iranians
Iranians.
Iranians called the Indus River Hindus and the people of Greece called Hindus.
Indus. Yes. Your description about our land. Our country or our land is called India as well as Bharat. This word is derived, taken from Indus River. Indus is a river. In Sanskrit, its meaning is Sindhu River. In ancient time, people of Iran as well as Greece, they were familiar with this river. They came into contact with this region about 2600 years ago. People of Iran, they called the Indus rivers Hindus, and the people of Greece, they called Indus. This way, by these two names, we are Hindus, Hindustan, Indians, etc. Then we are moving ahead. I am trying to search new name. Yeah, Vaishnav Alisa.
Yes, sir.
Continue, beta.
Okay. They knew the east bank of the river as Sir.
Continue. अभी किसी को
Okay. They knew the east bank of the river as India. We know about the name Bharat from Rigveda. A group of people named Bharat came to settle in northwestern India is from their names that our country
came to be known as Bharat. This group is also
Mention.
mentioned mentioned in the early work of Sanskrit
IE
Rigveda.
means example. IE means example. Rigveda. Yes, they means the people of West. They knew the area towards the eastern side of Indus River, that is India. We call it Bharat, and it is from Rigveda. How a group of people named Bharat. We also have a story related to Mahabharata. Came to settle in northwestern India. Here they name it, or because of their name, the country got the name Bharat. This group also mentioned in earlier work of Sanskrit. Means whatever the oldest literature of Sanskrit, they are four Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda, and Samveda. Among these, in Rig Veda, we can find this word. Next slide going to come on your screen. Yes, Maniyar Jaikisan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, when slide from last reading.
They knew the
The slide will change.
time
Time
is
is
very time is very important in history. Events can be written along with time and
less is
સર
just
પછી
a
મારે
minute.
આવતું જ નથી.
આવી ગયું.
આવ્યું place we can relate time with date month and year such as July 20, 2018 Friday. As per it, time is asso- asso-
Associated
associated with birth of Judges
Jesus Christ,
Christ. Judges Christ.
Jesus
Birth
Christ.
of Judges Christ, founder of Christianity, has been associated with dateline.
Yeah, here is description about date line as a header. Point number 4. Time is very important in history because how old is something or some
મમ્મી
culture.
જુઓ ને વિડિયો વાંચ્યું.
And see
મારો વારો આવ્યો હતો વાંચવાનો.
my
હા સરે મારું નામ બોલ્યું એટલે મેં
my
વાંચ્યું. અહીંયા બેહાયો અહીંયા હારો પવન આવે બીજો ને અહીંયા આ હું કુંડામાંથી માટી કાઢવા આવ્યો હતો. મને ના પછી મેં નાખીએ નાખો ને તા વાવી દે.
I was going to remove. Why you are talking with Mike?
ના રિમૂવ કરે છે સર ઈ કે કોક ટોકિંગ કરતું હોય છે ને એટલે
What? Near Joy. Yeah, time and date is important because we can know how old is something by date and time. Time we can judge. How can we judge the time? Suppose today is 18th June 2021. Here is example July 28, 2018, Friday. It is related to Jesus Christ's birthday. Jesus Christ, who is founder of Christianity. Then Sakaria Mahek. When next slide come,
Sir.
read.
Yes, sir.
When slide come, read.
Teacher, sir,
Sir, can I read, please?
time
No one.
is
Sakaria Mahek.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I read now.
Yeah.
We call it Inno Domini AD, which means years altar birth of Jesus Christ. Example 2000 AD means 2000 years after birth of Jesus Christ. Similarly, BC before Christ means years before birth of Jesus Christ. Example 2000 BC means 2000 years before birth of Jesus Christ.
There are two words, AD and BC. AD, it describes Anno Domini. It means years, whatever the years is given after the birth of Jesus Christ. While BC gives the same information but before the birth of Jesus Christ. For example, suppose 2000 BC means before 2000 years of the birth of Jesus Christ. It means suppose today it is 2021. If you write 100 BC means 2021 plus 100 more. This years or this number is older, whatever we are talking about. Here you can see a chart in your book, Birth of Jesus Christ, which explains BC and AD more easily. In this chart, you can see here 0. 0 means the time of the birth of Jesus Christ. BC means before. AD means after. This way we saw date line. Often is written as C instead of AD and BC is written instead of BC. How? C means common era. Common era, which is the common year? This Christianity year, it is common in the world. While BC means before common era. As Christianity associated with most nations of the world, we use the same deadline in India as in many nations. As we know, Christianity it is in most of the country and we follow the same calendar. And so that India as well as lots of countries of the world follow this deadline. In many cases, the word BP is also used, which means before present. BP means before present. This word also used. Then things to know. Know this. Here the same information is given. BC means before Christ. AD means Anno Domini. Stone inscription. It means whatever written or carved on stone. And last one, bleach bark. Bleach bark means the inner layer of the tree on which we write or which is used to write. This way our chapter is finished. From the next period, we will go with exercise. Any question, any doubt from your side?
No, sir.
No,